Hi, this is Amir from Zach's Traders Cafe. We'll look at the major markets on Thursday, the 29th of September. Starting off with the FTSE 100, where there's been decent support here for most of the month at and just below the 50-day moving average at 67.99. While we're above that, we're looking for an initial break of 69.40.50, which is September resistance, and then on to the top of this rising June trend channel as high as 7,200 over the following 4 to 6 weeks. After that, obviously there could be a retracement, but at least the setup at the moment, we have a leading indicator on the upside with a RSI rebound off the neutral 50 level to leave it at 54. On to the DAX, and a bit complicated here. We did actually have a quite compelling sell signal here as far as the gap to the downside, and then the gap fill, and then the further gap to the downside for last week. Still need to get back above 10,610. 10,610, which is the top of the last gap there, to make sure that we're heading towards 11,000. Otherwise, aggressive traders will be selling on any strength up towards that level. Support in the first instance at 10,300. So choppy range there for the DAX. On to the US markets, and here we can see that we've got the Dow remaining within this triangle formation from May. That's capped by the 50-day moving average at 18,411. Really, we need to see an end-of-day close above that to trigger a new leg to the upside towards 19,000. RSI roughly neutral, so still the chance of a failure or at least a retest of the 18,000 area, so not really worth jumping the gun at this stage on the long side at least. For the S&P, similar situation to the Dow. We've got resistance there towards 2180 at this August resistance line. Broken above the 50-day moving average and the top of the last gap at 2173, so that is a positive, but probably worth waiting for 2180 to be broken, even though the RSI is now back above and has bounced off neutral 50, giving early bird traders a chance or an opportunity to go long. For the currencies, we've got cable still pivoting either side of 130. Really at this stage, 131.32, the 50-day moving average, down towards the 129.20 is the expected range, 2-cent range, and probably either trade that or wait for a breakout is the best way forward here. RSI at 42 suggests that the next move here will be to the downside. Euro remaining within a tight range, which is becoming even tighter. Effectively 111.50, which is the 200-day moving average area, and an August resistance line at 112.50 at the moment. And really, unless we break those two parameters, there isn't much to chase for this market. More active situation is dollar yen, where you can see that we've traded up towards the 50-day moving average at 101.96. End of day close above that needed to really give us a more bullish suggestion, as would a break above RSI 50 versus 48 at the moment. Otherwise, probably the thing to assume now is that we're in a range between the 50-day line and back towards 100 yen. Finishing off with gold, which is also looking rather flat at the moment. It's been trading either side of the 50-day moving average for most of September. That's at 13.32 in the blue line. 13.10 to 13.40 probably the range to expect now, and the one to go for if you are an aggressive trader. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.